Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Fire Force Season 2, Episode 20. So, last episode, we lost Maki out of Division 8. For now, I'm really hoping she comes back, because I've said it so far a lot, that she's my favorite character, so it really sucks that this happened to her, but her family and everything kind of pulled her back into the military. It didn't help what Hinawa said as well, so but we are starting a joint operation with the military to go down into the Nether. So I'm curious about what we'll find, and will we learn anything new by investigating it? They're going to be going down like every tunnel that's able to be like traversed, right? They're not going to be going down like the blocked off ones and stuff. So and they're going down all of them at the same time. So if there's anyone down there, it's going to be hard for them to escape unless they have another way out or something like that. But that they don't know about. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they find. So yeah, let's get started, shall we? All right, we're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Ooh. We haven't seen this in a little bit. Raffles. Which we now know Raffles was the guy's name that starts with a Y, Yari or something. I haven't said his name in a bit, so I don't remember what it was. It's somewhere in my notes. Starting their operation. Is it just... No, you was the guy that got shot. We haven't seen him actually in a while. Pretty sure he was still alive, right? Yona is the name. I found it. A handbook on how to handle him. Care and feeding manual. He'll work with you with moderate compliance. Just that easy. Oh shit. Tricked. Well, Let's see what we see. Superstar. Of course. His outfit's ridiculous. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh my god. His eyes. Oh my god. Well. That's not good. Jeez. Oh shit. Do they just keep like a storage of them down here to fuck with people? Oh shit. Oh, this damn chick. Oh jeez. Oh, I forgot we haven't had the opening yet. Freaking Tamaki. Just like 2 seconds into the mission, she's already naked. The friggin' it bugs me that I know it's like it is different, but the guy we just met that that Tamaki stripped in front of, his name is Hajiki, but Maki's brother's name is Takiji, which just kind of seems like close a little bit. Like if you just swap a few of those letters around, I feel like you almost have his name. But yeah, it's just like when I saw the name, I had to like wait until they said it like 2 more times for me to be like, wait, is that his name? Because I thought that was the brother's name, and then I looked at my notes and saw the brother's name. Weapon of destruction. Oh shit. Is that a person or an actual weapon? Uh-oh. This guy's gonna die, isn't he? Yep. Stop showing us! Is she pregnant? No! Stop showing us these poor guys' backstory before you kill them! Damn it, show! Why? Just don't show me that shit, so that way I don't know. I can just be like, oh, they're cannon fodder. He lives? God damn it. Oh, never mind. A knife? Who has a knife? Oh my god, she's puppeting them. Son of a bitch. Yep. Jeez, that was so quick. He just got shot, didn't he? Oh, yes, of course. God, the guy that freaking talked about watching a zombie movie last night. Ugh. Oh my god. I never understand. How did it just recover? Did that give Tamaki ideas? It'll be hard to get naked if I wear a lot of layers. We just see Tamaki start dressing like Juggernaut. Nice, that was cool. Whoa. Damn. That was very cool. He's unpowered? Oh, he just forgot. Okay. I was gonna say his eyes are glowing like people usually do. Oh, nice. Damn. He has wall hacks. That makes sense too. Why is his gun so much more powerful than other people's? They're all like shooting these things and it's not doing anything, yet his is like demolishing guys. That's what I want to know. Those are hot, aren't they? Oh, I guess he's... They're like a little bit immune to fire when they have powers, right? Uh-oh. Yeah, not Inferno this time. What? We just met him! He had a cool power! Holy shit! Jesus, man. This is a massacre. It's not a guy, so your lucky lechery won't activate, right? You can fight. Does it work that way? God. Will Assault come and save her? Because he's in love. Damn, that's quick. Whatever that is. What is it? It's a whip? I saw it go back in. Oh, of course. Still looks painful, though. Jesus. Come on, Juggernaut, this is your girl! Oh, are they gonna link? Is Shinra gonna get a link? Oh, it'd be so badass if he just came out of nowhere. Oh, who was it, him? Or was it Juggernaut? I think that's Juggernaut. That's a girl he likes. If anything's gonna snap him out of his panic mode, it's gonna be saving her, right? Yeah. She wanted a hero. Oh, it's so quiet. Well, luckily that's not his actual hand, probably. How does it just pop back in? How does it fix itself? Magic cloth. He must conquer his fear in order to protect his girl. As he says that. Alright. It's a kraken. Oh shit! Just minigun the shit out of her. Oh shit. Medusa whip. You said it. His hand just keeps coming back. Is the weapon of destruction him? Juggernaut? Hollow Man. Oh shit. Looks like she nicked him. Keep your eye on the prize, man. Don't want to be taking your eyes off the enemy. I hope we're not getting all this backstory for him to, like, die trying to protect her or something. I hope it's more like a hero thing. I feel like he might be the weapon, like the title of the episode being Weapon of Destruction. It might be him. Everyone keeps talking about, like, how much firepower he has, like, what he's capable of. Jeez. Come on, man. It's a creepy noise that it's making. Just... How? It just cut his neck off! I don't understand how he works. Jeez, just tanking it. Oh, cut through all the... I guess that might just be symbolizing his layers. Oh, shit! Oh my god! The way her face just, like... just mangled. Oh, shit. Is he getting caught up in his own blast? No! You can't end it there! Oh, fuck. Yep, I'm pretty sure he was the weapon of destruction. Oh, I don't know. The way that blast hit him in the end, he might live, but he might be injured. I don't know. Well, we'll have to wait and see. But damn, the way that missile hit her face at the end and just, like, distorted her face, her eyes rolled back. Oh, I think she's done. We'll see, but goddamn. What a brutal episode, though. Like, sure, we just got introduced to Hajiki, but they gave him a power set. It was a pretty interesting power. They gave him a personality trait of, like, not being able to, you know, remember a lot of things and everything. They designed a whole character to literally have him die right after. Like, I know they gave some of the other characters, like, little backstories, but, like, those weren't that big of a deal, but he was a whole thing and just had his head cut off. That's crazy, man. I did not see that coming at all. Props to the show. That's, like, one of the things anime has trained me for, is if you get enough info on a character, they're most likely not going to die, at least for, like, a little while, if you're just introduced. So props to the show for introducing a character like that feels like he's going to have, like, significance and last a little while just to kill him, you know? that is it, guys, for episode 20. But yeah, goddamn. So, going back towards the beginning of the episode, we had Takiji show up to go with Hinawa, uh, and, you know, looking at him to be the one that tricked Maki into joining Division 8, which I hate that. It's like, it's undervaluing his sister's own ability to make decisions. It's like her decisions don't matter. It must have been him that tricked her because she's incapable of making a decision like this on her own. You know, I'm sure that's not what he's really implying, but I just don't like the way that it sounds, right? But yeah, I have a feeling that at some point during this mission, it's gonna get very dangerous for them if it hasn't already, and we just haven't seen it yet. And Hinawa is gonna like show off his stuff, kind of thing. Um, and maybe even Maki might show up, right? Like, what if Maki followed them in, like, from behind, and she comes in and shows off, like, what she's learned working for the Fire Force and everything, and showing how capable she is. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of different ways that, like, usually when you have a stubborn character like Takiji that doesn't like one of our main characters, there's something that kind of turns him around, right, and changes his mind. So I'm just trying to think about what that could be. But yeah, I'm sure we'll see that at some point, I feel like. But yeah, this infiltration, no joke. They barely got in there, and already, you know, the White Clad are attacking. So either they had no way out, or they don't care, and this is like, maybe there's something down here that's important that they need to protect, kind of thing. And maybe they can't just, like, bail out and go hide somewhere else for now. So instead, they're defending, right? They're just going to fight their way through it. So it really makes me wonder what's down here. Is it something they're protecting? I don't know. But yeah, we had a lot of death. These Infernals were killing a lot of the just... I'm guessing those were just, like, soldiers, you know, because we had the military, and then we had a few of the divisions sending, like, one guy each. So I think a lot of those people that were, like, we were seeing the guy with the pregnant wife get killed, the guy that was about to get married get killed, and stuff like... I like how the guy that was like, when I get home, I'm gonna wear these shoes, and he's the one that lives? Oh, damn it. Fuck you, show. They're just, like, dragging you in the mud, too. Not the guy that is about to be married, not the guy that has a kid on the way, the fucking guy that just wants to go wear his shoes after lives. You know, or who knows if he lives through this whole thing. But either way, I imagine those guys are part of the army and not Fire Force soldiers. Maybe. Excuse me. Not that it matters too much anyway, because they're all pretty much wearing the same outfit, and it doesn't really... I mean, it's not a big deal whether they, you know... where they're from, you know. It's a matter of what happens to them and everything, so... But yeah. What else did I even write down? Because I'm kind of just going off memory here. I guess I only wrote down the name, and then I wrote down, thermal vision. I wrote down, everything I wrote down is about Hajiki, who is dead. Great. I've already talked about him a bit. I did like his thermal vision power, though. That's pretty cool. It didn't really explain why the guns he had were more effective than every other person's guns, which seemed to be the same kind of guns, and they were, like, unloading on the Infernals, and he killed, like, 50 Infernals by himself, whereas those guys were, like, all unloading, and the Infernals seemed to be just kind of tanking it. I don't know. Is it, like, technique? Is it because he can see the heat signatures? Can he see their cores, which helps him, like, aim for them? And maybe that could be the reason? But he's dead now, so we're never gonna find out. Oh man, that sucks. Just having him dead already. He was pretty cool. But I liked his little, like, kind of like, it was a little bit of, like, gun fu kind of going on, where, like, not exactly, because it was more like range, but he was almost like he was, like, dancing with the weapons, like the way he was moving them around, shooting people and everything. It was very, very fluid and cool. But yeah. Obviously, we had a big focus on Juggernaut this episode. I had a feeling... Like, I know she ended up calling out to Shinra, right? Because he's the one that saved her before. He's the one that she kind of has, like, a little thing for. And, so obviously, and she probably, Juggernaut is kind of squirrely. He hasn't, like, he stepped up to the plate a little bit here and there, but never really in like a big situation like this has he come forward and shown his worth and everything. So I don't really blame her for, even though he was the one that was there, for thinking about Shinra instead of him. But I like that he is the one. It wasn't like something where they Adola linked. Like, I thought that was a possibility where maybe she will link with Shinra, he will realize that she needs help, and he will just come like blasting through down like a tunnel or something and kick her in the back of the head or something like that. I thought that'd be like a very cool entrance for him. But at the same time, I like this better because we're seeing what Juggernaut's capable of, and I hope he survives it. I don't know. I don't, like, he's scared of fire, but I don't know what his fire tolerance level is, right? Like, just because he wears all those layers, it doesn't mean, because like we saw, like, Hajiki's head got cut off by that whip, right? Yet the attacks against Tamaki were like bouncing off. They weren't cutting her into pieces, right? So it seems like everyone kind of has their own tolerance level to heat. So I guess the question is with that big explosion that he created, does he have enough tolerance to withstand it, or is he going to be like burnt up, killed, severely injured, or is he going to be fine after, but yeah. I guess, like, so my biggest issue with this episode, I'll just get it out of the way now, is really his outfit. Like, I get the joke that he wears a lot of layers, and to me it feels like they're kind of like, they're insinuating that she's cutting off the layers. I think, especially with that shot where like he kept trying to push the missile at her, and she kept cutting off, and then it got to like his real hand. I think that was like shearing off the layers. But the thing is if I wear a jacket and I wear a bunch of layers over my hand, like, sure, it might like puff my hand out and maybe they're cutting right here and not my hand, but they're still cutting every layer all the way through. They're not cutting, one layer, one layer, one layer, one layer, it's like, I don't know. So, and then it also doesn't explain where we saw his like head get cut off by the whip as well, and then it just popped out a new one. There's like either that, or within the microsecond that he's about to get hit, he like turtles his head back in, the top gets cut off, and then he pops back out again, kind of thing, and he just keeps doing that. I don't know. Like, obviously I can try to come up with excuses, but the way it was animated here kind of, I don't know. It's like they're playing on a joke in the middle of a very serious fight that he has like this capability, and it just, I don't understand it, right? Everything else, like, I can see how a lot of the other stuff can be like fire related and their powers and all that. But putting that aside, thinking about like the commitment he made and how he has this fear of fire, but he's standing up to protect the girl he likes and everything. I like the story, and I like the idea that he kind of got pressured a bit into becoming a fire soldier, even though he is, scared of fire and everything, and he's working in an environment where he's always scared of the stuff around him and scared of his own ability probably too. So like, props to him for putting up with that kind of situation and then stepping up here and withstanding that heat, like with his bare hands he pushed that missile into her, and then the explosion hit him, so even if he lives through this, he still withstood a big blast of the fire in which he's so scared of. So it's kind of like one of those situations where, despite the writing and like the visuals of the show kind of feeling like it leading me astray with like the joke about all his layers and everything, like, I still have to like give props to the character, because in my eyes it's not the character's fault, it's the writing's fault, kind of, right? So like, the character still stepped up and seemed to, I mean, I don't know if that killed her, but it mushed into her face and her eyes rolled back and everything. So I think she might be done, little Miss Whip Lady. But And props to Juggernaut for, she was an attractive lady. She whipped out her dress and she got big old tatas, and she I'm surprised Juggernaut didn't get all like woo woo over her kind of thing too. But because sometimes that happens with anime, where even though he likes Tamaki, he can still respect another beautiful lady, right? But no, he's just, I need to protect her in this moment, and props to the show for not going that route where like he had a hard time fighting her because she's a girl or something like that. No, he just fucking slammed a missile into her face. but uh, but yeah. Anyway, very cool stuff. I like that. I like how the weapons of destruction was the episode title, and I think that might be referring to Juggernaut, which is cool that he got so much focus because he's been in the show for a little bit now, and we haven't really had a moment for him to shine. It feels like he's kind of always just been there, right? But I guess he did tank a hit for someone, right? And it went like through his chest, and he had a hole in his chest, I think, and everyone was scared, but then he was fine because of the way his outfit was and all that. But yeah. So he did kind of have a moment, but this was a much bigger moment for him, and I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with him. And it seems like it's an all-out assault by the White Clad versus these guys. So it'll be really interesting to see what happens in all the other tunnels, because we didn't, like I said, we didn't touch on Hinawa. We haven't seen Shinra. We haven't seen what Arthur's up against. There's a whole bunch of everyone split up. Obi's off on his own, right? Is Victor on his own too? I think he might have been, and he was kind of in a spicy situation as well. So we have to deal with the lady that's controlling corpses still, and all that. Now, was she only in like their in Victor's section doing that, or is she like resurrecting corpses all throughout the tunnels in all the different ones? Or because I thought were guys coming back to life where Obi was? Because I think that was a different tunnel. I can't remember. I think they were, right? Because Obi was like, they're coming back to life. Didn't he say something like that? So maybe she is controlling down like many different tunnels and stuff. So stopping her will be a big deal if someone can find her and end her, But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what happens, if any of my theories pan out, and learning more through this incursion into the Nether. But I did hear something about season 3 like is getting closer, so it's still not like 100% we're getting it, but apparently we're closer to getting it now than we were before. I can't remember exactly what it was. My memory is so bad, but it was something where it was like approved or something like that, where it might be going into development soon. So I say development, thinking about games and stuff. But production, I guess, is the term for shows and all that. But yeah, I think that's really all I have to say. Can't wait to watch more. Love this show so much. But we're getting close to the end, so actually, you guys can start keeping an eye out for a poll, because since I'm 2 episodes ahead on my Patreon, that means by the time you're seeing like this episode, I might already have the poll out. So keep an eye out for that, because we do have to replace this show until season 3 does come. So check that out, and you can vote for what comes next. So thank you guys so much. That'll be it for me. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed, as usual. Check out my Patreon, link in the description below. If you're interested in supporting the channel, getting, like I mentioned, those 2 episodes ahead, you could get those right now. Check it out. The poll will also be on there. It'll be public for everyone. You don't have to pay anything. So check that out too on there if it's up yet, or keep an eye out for it for when it does come up, and you can participate in voting for what comes next. So yeah, thank you guys so much, and I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.